have a lot of like tasks I want to complete before August is over. I'm trying to get ready for fall because I'm so excited that I finally live in a place that actually is going to have a fall season. I'm prepping for fall. I want to get everything ready to start decorating, to start eating pumpkin everything, to start reading fall books. And here's the thing, I don't care what anyone says about when fall actually starts. I'm making it start right now, okay? I've been living in the depths of hell in Texas for so long. I'm finally happy to be in a state where I'm gonna experience the seasons as they're meant to be experienced. This vlog is gonna be like part reset, getting ready for fall, part trying to finish my TBR for this month. My first task is I have a bunch of books that I unhauled in my last video. So I'm gonna go around looking for little free libraries to donate all of these books to. I have like a big tote bag over here. That's what I'm gonna do today. As for what I'm reading, I'm currently reading, oh my god, what's it called? It's Ava Reed's book, Fable for the End of the World. I'm currently reading that. I am 13% into it. I'm listening to the audiobook. So that's what I'll be listening to today as I'm going around. And I'm loving it. Oh my god, I'm loving it so much. We can talk about it more a little later, but it's basically like a sapphic Hunger Games kind of vibe, but it's so much more than just being Hunger Games. I do feel like though that is what Ava Reed was very much inspired by, but it's dark. Oh my god, it is so dark for a YA book. That's one thing that I love about Ava Reed, is that she's not afraid to go there. And I feel like it's touching on some topics from the Hunger Games that were sort of more hinted towards, especially like around the sort of like sex trafficking nature of the tributes within the Capitol, you know, like things that happened to Finnick. I feel like a lot of that was more like sort of subtly hinted at in the Hunger Games. Ava Reed is like, we're looking at it right in the face. So it's very dark, but I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, we're gonna go to my first little free library stop. Okay, the first little free library I was gonna go to, the road is like blocked off. They were doing road work and I literally could not get there. But I was right by the actual library and I had some library books that I needed to return. So we returned those. Let's go find a different free library. I need to find a different way to get to them though, because the main road is closed off. Ugh, it really wants me to take the bad way. I can't go that way. I cannot go that way. Okay, we're gonna have to go to a totally different part of town because there's only one way over to the other area and the road is closed. I'm like, is this whole day gonna be just like a bust? Because the road is closed. I guess while we're stopped here, I can tell you more about my book. So Fable at the End of the World, like I said, it is kind of a Hunger Games vibe, but I don't want to keep comparing it to Hunger Games because it is so much like more than that and it is different. But basically the first chapter opens up and this man brings the body of his dead daughter to the main character. And you don't really know what they're talking about, but she keeps going like, we don't do people. We don't do people. And he's like, please, I'm begging you. My daughter is all I have left. Please, can you just make an exception this one time? And the main character is like, fine, I guess. Like, if you pay a lot, I'll make an exception. You find out the main character runs a taxidermy shop. Taxidermy! He wants to taxidermy the body of his dead daughter. Wild. That's the first scene. That's the opening scene of the book. The way that it's similar to Hunger Games is there is like a live streamed game where people are sacrificed. Basically, if anyone gets into too much debt, they can pay off their debt by human sacrifice. So like if parents get into too much debt or like a sibling or something, you can just be like, I want to sacrifice that person for my debt. Crazy. And they become what's called a lamb. The lambs are the sacrifices. And in this like live stream competition, there are assassins called angels that are like biologically, mechanically programmed to be killers. Like their emotions are dulled. They're like really trained. They often will like wipe their minds, like memories and stuff. So they're literally just like killing machines. And these angels will get assigned a lamb and like go after it and kill it, and it's all live streamed for everyone. What it seems like so far, again, I'm still in the beginning, but what it seems like so far and how it's different from the Hunger Games is it's not like, oh, the game is happening, everyone's going into this like arena and like killing each other. It seems like it's a 24/7 kind of deal, and the killings just happen anywhere. Like, I could be a lamb right now and an angel could come up to me in my car and kill me, and it's live streamed. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a like controlled thing. It's more just like out in the open at any given moment, which honestly makes it kind of scarier. So the main character, we already learned that her mom is deeply in debt. Her mom is a loser. Her mom's a loser. We've already learned her mom is deeply in debt, so I'm guessing her mom will sacrifice her very soon. The other main character is an angel who, when we meet her, she's having her mind wiped again because there's one specific kill that is just like haunting her. So she's getting her mind wiped again. And yeah, the more that we're learning about the angels, the scarier it is, because basically retirement for an angel, like the way to stop being an angel is you get your mind fully wiped, like basically lobotomy style. You get your mind fully wiped and you become the wife and property of some rich man, but you're like lobotomized. So yeah, it's pretty dark so far, but I am really enjoying it. There was nothing in there that I wanted, but I am gonna put this book in there. I would have put more books in that one, but it was like literally full. I had to kind of stuff it to even get the one in there. Also, the owner was like standing right over there. This little free library hunt may be a bust. Part of me is like, should I just take my books to half price books? All the ones I've been going to are just like so full, I can't even get anything in them. Which I guess that's great. Love that. I love seeing full little free libraries versus empty ones. But I want to get rid of these books today. This has been such a fail. This has been a bust. I know, I guess I'll go home and figure out if there's somewhere else I could take these books. The other thing that's making this difficult is the roads. Listen, I love living in Pittsburgh so far, but the roads here, the roads are stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid roads, okay? They make no sense. They're bad. Or like there's so much road work being done, and like the detour to get around the road work is like an extra 20 minutes. I really think I might just go home right now and figure out a backup plan for where I can take all of these books. Like maybe there's a used bookstore that's not half price books that I could take them. I don't know. I'm gonna go home, regroup. We're gonna figure this out. This day has not been the day that I thought it was going to be. Going to my little free libraries was a fail. I only got rid of one book. I feel like I had a vision for how my day was gonna go today, and it just, at no point did anything go right. At no point did anything go right or go the way that I envisioned it. And I have this thing where like, if something doesn't go the way that I imagine it in my head, my body like freaks out. Like I can't process that. I feel like I need just like a little cozy me time. I'm gonna read more of my book. I actually have it back here. Actually, this is everything that I'm planning on reading probably in this video. So I'm gonna read more of Fable for the End of the World. I would like to read When the Wolf Comes Home, and then also The Dead Cattail Assassins. So this is what I'm planning on reading this week. Hopefully, if everything goes right, even though nothing's going right so far, I don't know why I'm expecting it to go right anymore, but the show must go on. This Ava Reed book is so good, like so good. I don't know, something about it is like putting me in a bad mood. I feel like what I need to do is go back and forth between this book and something a lot lighter and more fun. I'm gonna pick some other options because the other two books that I was planning on reading are also, I think, kind of darker books. I need something like light and quick and fun. I have already started to pull some options for my like fall September TBR. I'm thinking this could be a good one, but I also don't know if I want to hold off and wait and read this for like my actual fall reading vlog. This is not a fall reading vlog yet. Y'all just wait. The fall reading vlogs will come. This is pre-fall. Pre-fall. I guess maybe I could do the Spell Shop. Because this one, I don't know if this is like a fall book. It kind of gives me more summer vibes. So maybe I should read this now. I think I'm going to pull some options and let my patrons pick because I am doing some sprints right now on our Discord. Okay, so I'm going to pick Spell Shop. Ooh, this one could be fun. Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers, like a little cozy murder moment. I don't really know if I'm feeling a romance, but maybe a romance. Okay, I'm just gonna have them pick between these two. I'm gonna have them pick between these two. And we'll see what they say. So, last night, you know how I was having my patrons vote for which book they wanted me to read? They picked The Spell Shop. Almost everyone voted for The Spell Shop. So, I started Vera Wong instead. What happened was, while I was waiting for people to vote, I was like, oh, let me just read the first chapter of both of them. So I read the first chapter of Vera Wong, and then I kept reading. I'm obsessed. I love it. I just decided to go with what I'm feeling, and this is so good. So basically, this is following Vera Wong, who is this little old lady who owns a tea shop, and she's very lonely. Her son never visits, and one day she goes into her tea shop and there's a dead body. She, being the very helpful lady that she is, decides to set up the crime scene for the police officers before they get there. She draws an outline around the body, she searches the body, she finds a flash drive, she thinks, maybe I should keep this flash drive, pockets it. The police come, they're not doing their job to Vera Wong's standards. They aren't taking fingerprints, they aren't taking photos, like they're not doing what she has seen on CSI. So she decides to take matters into her own hands and try to solve the case, investigate the murder. And she starts coming up with a list of suspects. And she decides she's going to befriend all of these suspects, get them all together, and crack the case. It's so fun. It is so, so good. You know what it really feels like to me? It feels like if in Gilmore Girls, Mrs. Kim found a dead body in her antique shop, and then the suspects were like the other townspeople in Stars Hollow. That's what it feels like. Vera Wong very much reminds me of Mrs. Kim, and it feels like this small town Stars Hollow vibe with like these quirky characters. I'm just loving it. I'm flying through it. I'm already halfway in. Honestly, I feel like it could be 5 stars, which is crazy because cozy mysteries very often don't work for me. I think I've only ever given one cozy mystery 5 stars, and that was The Man Who Died Twice, which is the sequel to the Thursday Murder Club. I loved that one, but all the other ones I've read have been like 2 or 3 stars. This one is working. I feel like it is equal parts like quirky and silly, and you have like very fun characters, but then the mystery aspect of it is also interesting because all of these suspects, you're actually following like multiple point of views of not just Vera, but all of the other suspects. So the dead man's wife, the dead man's twin brother, 2 people who we don't know yet how they're connected to the dead man, but in every single person's perspective, they make comments like, oh my God, it's my fault. So we don't even know which one of these perspectives we're following is the killer. Everyone kind of thinks that they have a hand at it. So I feel like the mystery part of it is actually really good. Now, I do think I know who the killer is, and I think I figured it out pretty early on, but that's fine. As long as like the mystery plot is actually interesting to me, it doesn't have to be something that I'm like surprised by. I also see like hints of like little romances happening. So I'm just having a great time, and it's so nice out today, so I think I'm just gonna sit outside and try to finish this. You know, even though this was not on my TBR for this month or in my reading plans, it's fine. Honestly, this whole month has not gone the way that I envisioned it going, and it was a very bad month, I think, for me to try to do a monthly TBR, because I went on vacation for like a week, and then when I got back from my vacation, I was very ill. I got super ill on my trip, so I was just in bed for a week. So that was like 2 weeks that I wasn't doing anything productive, but it's fine. Oh my god, the groundhogs are coming. There is like a family of groundhogs that live somewhere in the backyard, and I see them coming up. We have an apple tree, and every day they come to the apple tree and they eat apples, and it's so cute. I want to see if I can get them on camera for you guys because they're adorable. Take 2 of me trying to get rid of this bag of books that I have. I'm just gonna take them to Half Price Books. It's the easiest option. I don't typically like to take books to Half Price Books unless I have like a lot, because it's very demoralizing when you go in there with like 10 books and they go, here's 19 cents. So I don't think I'm gonna get a lot for them, but I just wanna get rid of them the easiest, quickest way as possible. I did finish Vera Wong. I loved it. I loved it so much. It is a 5-star cozy mystery. It was just exactly what I've always been saying I want from a cozy mystery, where it is equal parts cozy and silly and over the top, but the mystery is actually really good. I loved all the characters. Vera Wong is an incredible character. So I want to see if, while I'm at Half Price Books, I can find the sequel. Because I would like to read that soon. And if they don't have it, there is a Barnes & Noble nearby that I'm sure will have it. I also think I want to do a little bit of like fall Halloween decor hunting. Alright, they had Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man. I pretty much traded all of those books that I brought in for this book. They paid me $19, and this one was $16.15. So, honestly, they gave me more for the books I brought in than I thought they would, but very excited to now have this. Also, I do want to say, as I've been driving, I've been listening to Sabrina Carpenter's new album. I don't know what anyone's thoughts are on it yet, if people are liking it. I don't think I like it. I don't know. It might grow on me. On the first listen, there were no songs that I was like, ooh, I like this. So, we'll see. I'm open to the idea that it will grow on me eventually. That does happen a lot with albums. But on the first listen, I am quite disappointed. I went to both Home Goods and At Home, and I did not find any fall or Halloween stuff that I really wanted. Home Goods had a few things that I liked, like that wood cauldron thing, but I was like, I don't know what I would do with that. And then also the little house was so cute. I almost got that. I actually carried it around in the store for a while, but it was like $30. And I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $30 on this. And then it was really hard, honestly, to find any fall decor that wasn't just a pumpkin. Both stores, everything fall was just a pumpkin. And I'm like, okay, I get it, but I already have so many pumpkin things. Can we get other fall stuff? Why is it all pumpkins? Also, sorry, I just realized that my radio was making static that whole time. Apologies. So yeah, I'm gonna head home now. I am now listening to the audiobook of Fable for the End of the World. I'm like 40% in now, and I love it. I do think taking the break with Vera Wong was good because it is a very intense book. We are now at the part where Maloney, I forget their names. It's like, I'm going to say their names totally wrong and I already know it. One of them is like Isana. I know it starts with an I. Iona, something like that. And then the other one is Maloney. They call her Mel. Mel is now on the hunt for Issa. I know that's not her name. What is her name? Oh my god, I have to look this up. What is her name? Inessa. Okay. Inessa. There was a scene where Inessa was driving in a car because she was like fleeing, and Maloney just boom, like drops onto the top of the car, like Winter Soldier style. It's very good. Also, both of them have commented on the fact that they think the other one is very beautiful. They're like, oh my god, this girl's about to kill me, but she's beautiful. Oh my god, I have to kill this girl, but she's beautiful. Love to see it. I found a big box of my my fall decor. It's definitely not all of it, but it's enough to start decorating. I have my fall blanket, a lot of pumpkins, so many pumpkins, my leaves. So I think this is enough to start decorating. It's not fully there yet, like how I really want it to be. I feel like I need more leaves, but we have a bunch of pumpkins, my little spooky potions, more pumpkins. I recently got this, which I really love that. I need to find more. I know I have more Halloween decor that I like to put on my shelves. I'm gonna have to find those at some point, but for now, this will have to do. I have finished Fable for the End of the World. I loved this. I loved this so much. 5 stars. This is my 3rd Ava Reed 5-star, which means by my standard of what I consider a favorite author, she has reached favorite author status. What I consider to be a favorite author is an author that I have multiple 5 stars from that are not a part of the same series. So, for example, if I have an author where I read a whole series from them and I rate multiple books in that series 5 stars, but I haven't rated anything 5 stars from them outside of that series. For example, Deanna Raybourn. I love the Veronica Speedball series. I've rated multiple books in that series 5 stars, but I don't consider her to be a favorite author because her books that I read outside of that series, I've yet to find a 5-star. So everything that I've rated 5 stars from her is in the Veronica Speedwell series. So I don't consider her a favorite author, but I consider that a favorite series. So the flip side example would be like Seanan McGuire. I've rated many books by Seanan McGuire 5 stars. A lot of them do happen to be in the same series. The Wayward Children series, I rate almost all of those books 5 stars. But I have 5 stars from her outside of that series. Ava Reed is officially a favorite author. I have 3 5-stars from her, and I will now read every single book that she has written. I think there's 2 left that I have not read yet. I will be reading them very soon. I love her. This was everything that I wanted from this premise of like a sapphic dystopian. The romance, the yearning, oh, it was so good. It was so good. I will say, I have a feeling, I haven't looked this up, but I have a feeling that the ending of this is going to be controversial. I really liked the ending, without giving any spoilers. This whole book deals with themes of like resistance and rebellion and holding on to hope, giving people hope just so they can survive. And I think the ending really played that up, of hope being this like last form of resistance. And I loved it. I would really want a sequel. I know it's a standalone. I want a sequel, and I would not be surprised if we get a sequel, because I feel like a lot of times, I've noticed this happen a lot lately, a book will come out, the author and the publisher are like, this is a standalone, this is a standalone. The book does well, and then suddenly they're like, oh yeah, there's actually a sequel. It's actually gonna be a trilogy. Oh no, it's actually gonna be a 7-book series. So I would not be surprised if we get more. I want more. I would love to see more following these 2 characters, but honestly, I feel like there's other things in this world we could explore too. It was really, really great. I know that I'm gonna be thinking about this for a long time. So I had 2 5-stars in this video, which is amazing. I also have started When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy, but you guys will have to wait until my next vlog to see my thoughts on this. I am gonna be doing a bunch of like fall themed vlogs coming up. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please leave me a tea emoji for Vera Wong's tea shop. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!